There's no instructions. Hey, Julian. I'm slow. Never mind. Take that off. I was like, oh, let me find my instructions. I forgot. There are no instructions for this pattern. Alright, let me change my threads. How are you? How was the event, the sewing event you were at over the weekend? Are you gonna show us your fabrics? Your $1 million fabrics. I need to, but it was cool. Okay. Hey, Tyjeri, we missed you last week, girl. So this week I'm working on LaForme. I'm back to LaForme 0322. That was this one with the big hip. So I already deconstructed the other side and interface the pieces, so I got to put it back together. And yeah, I got to put it back together because it was only basted in on that side and it wasn't interfaced, so I had to take it apart so I could get the interfacing on there. It's just some of the pieces are just hanging out, and then I have to put the, what did we say this was? So this is supposed to be crinoline. This heavy stuff, no, buckram. Oh well, whatever. It was one of those things we bought to put into the hip, so I'm gonna start with that. Thank you. I think this was like a cosplay fabric. I bought it at Joann last year. It was supposed to be my my Chicago frock sales fabric, but we couldn't work it out, so we went with the smooth satin. But I'm trying to open this thread. So anyways, this is gonna be my costume for Halloween. They're having like a fashion Halloween party at the museum on Halloween, so that's what I'm going to, and I'm going as Elphaba, which I've been saying I was gonna do Elphaba, and we were gonna use this muslin, but we gotta actually finish the muslin to wear it, so we're back. And it's a nice break from that yellow suit and anything else I got going on. I'm supposed to be making this jacket. Dang, that bobbin. No, this is the empty bobbin. Where's the pink bobbin? I'm supposed to be making this jacket for the Toko magazine, the community thing where they give you the pattern early, or they let you pick one of the patterns early from the magazine release, and they use it as promotion, right? I have volunteers to do that, and I just don't want to do it. I just don't feel like it. I've cut it out. I was gonna hack it, make it shorter. I still don't want to do it. So I anticipate it'll take me like maybe 5 or 6 hours. Cause it's got buttons. I'm gonna make it a zipper. It's supposed to be long. I'm cropping it to here. It's a one-piece sleeve. It does have a lining. And it has like a mandarin collar, but I'm gonna put a regular collar on it. And that's it. It's really, I think it has 2 darts in the back, and that's it. It's a really simple jacket. Coat, it's supposed to be a coat, but it's gonna be a jacket. But I just don't want to do it. I'm not doing it. So I'm gonna make myself do it tomorrow. I'm gonna wake up, go to the gym, and so that's what I'm gonna do tomorrow. I can just get it done. And I was like, oh, I could do this on live and get started. It's like, no, I don't feel like doing it. Plus, I need to work on my costume, so boom. Toonie's costume looks good. I can't wait to see him in it. Is he excited about it? So I found this like royalty-free thing, but it doesn't just play. So I don't think this can work. I need something to just play. Hey Toya. There is a lot of sewing I don't feel like doing lately. Hey Anna J. Hey Brooklyn Timmy. Yeah. I didn't sew anything this weekend. What needle is this? Probably not. Actually, this needle could work because this fabric is thin. But the needle threader is not going to thread it. Let's see. Bring it over here. I did serge some fabric. So that's what I have done. I have cut the pattern out. I have serged the pattern. No, I haven't. Damn, I'm lying. I serged another pattern. I'm making a dress out of this boucle fabric, and so I did serge the fabric and I assembled the lining for this. It's the same as the other dress back there, which you guys saw me make it. Oh, you can't see it because my mannequin's in the way. Oh well. Oh, he says you gotta make it more accurate. He's not playing about his costume. Okay, so the first thing I'm gonna do is add this thick interfacing to the bottom. So this piece goes here, and I did mark the top center. Let me see if I can find the notch. I think that's it. I'm gonna go with that. These pins. Well, you got plenty of time. You did yours early. So you got plenty of time to fix it to his specifications so it's accurate. Don't play my mans. get his costume accurate. One of my classmates, she asked me to like make the costume for her daughter, and I was like, I don't have time. Let me like ask in a group that I'm in, seamstresses, maybe somebody is still taking orders for costumes. Child, it was crickets in that group. I was like, I said, anybody trying to make no money? Y'all don't want to make no money? Oh well, I guess business is booming. Cause ain't nobody want to make no money. I was like, girl, sorry, I really don't have time. I mean, I didn't want to do it anyways, but I don't have time, even if I did want to do it. And it's not even a hard costume, but I'm like, nah, son. Let me make sure there's not an extra piece. No. Because I did some real questionable things to get this interfacing on, for sure. Prom season is starting. Yeah, they started this month, don't they? They start pretty much closing their books. I feel like in October. Hey RV. Then have the nerve to say technically the costume isn't finished because he don't have gloves. So I've been watching the British Sewing Bee. The like not this season, but the old season. So I watched season 10. I just finished it. Been watching it with my boyfriend. It's on Roku TV, the old seasons, if you're curious. I still haven't figured out how to see the new seasons or Dress the Nation that has shells on it. Tear. So anyways, the last, like for the finalists, so the final 3, the last challenge. So if you haven't seen the show, each day they have 3 challenges, not 6 fingers. They have 3 challenges. So on the first challenge is always a pattern that they give them. So there's themes, and then there's 3 challenges for that theme every episode. So the first challenge is a pattern. So they give them a pattern that corresponds to the theme, and they like make the pattern, and they'll tell you like technically what you need to do in order to be successful with this pattern, and then they judge what they do. So they let them pick their fabrics, they go to the haberdashery, pick trims, whatever. Boom. So the last episode, the first challenge, they gave them a glove pattern, but it was a glove pattern with the gussets in it. Child, I was like, oof. I was supposed to make a pair of gloves too with gussets, and I never did. I think that actually was the live that I was scheduled to do when I found out my apartment had got broken in that day. Ironically enough, I think that is the one I ended up canceling, and I never even went back to it. But anyways, yeah, it's just so small, those little fingers and stuff, and the seam allowance was really small. I said, oh, they trying to weed y'all out. So the last episode is 3 of them, right? 3 finalists, and then from the 3 finalists, they picked the winner, which was kind of sad because I was like, dang, y'all could did one more episode with just 2, but that's how they do it. So anyways, I just finished season 10, and I believe season 11 is on there, or did they just have season 11? I can't remember, but in any case, I encourage you to watch it. I like it a lot better than Project Runway, maybe because it's like home sewers and I can relate. So for those, Shells was a sewist on the show called Dress the Nation, and that's by Mark and Spencer. They sponsor that show. It's like a store in the UK. she wasn't on the sewing bee. So she was on there, and judging from her story, she actually got eliminated on the first episode. But hopefully they will. Hopefully I'll be able to bootleg, find it some kind of way, or they'll put it on YouTube or something. I don't know. Hopefully we can figure out a way to see our girl. Hey, Miss Lisa. So yeah, so they do the pattern first challenge. Second challenge, they do a like a refashion challenge. I don't know what you really call it, but basically they take things. I don't even say unconventional things. Sometimes it's unconventional things, but sometimes it's just things, and they give them a challenge. So like, for example, for Kid Week, they had beach towels, and they had to create an outfit for a kid with an animal theme, but they had to use the beach towels, and only the beach towels, and of course haberdashery, but no like fabrics. So it'll be stuff like that. One day they gave them like rugby shirts or something like that, polo shirts, rugby shirts. One week they gave them like party supplies. So it's different every time, and they have to take that stuff and make just anything. They can make whatever they want, but it has to be with the theme that they give them. Then the last challenge is the fit challenge. And that is a challenge, which is, this is why I like it. That is a challenge where they get to use their own pattern. They would have already had the opportunity to choose their pattern, do mock-ups or whatever at home before the show starts. So before the show starts, they know what the themes are going to be every week. They get the opportunity to pick their own pattern, and they bring their own fabric. But they don't get to pick their own model. So the challenge is, your model comes in, you got to take your pattern, your design, your fabric, and make sure it fits perfectly with your model, right? So it's not like I might muslin the garment for myself, but Julian might be my model, so I gotta make it fit Julian. So that's the challenge with the fit challenge. But the nice thing is you get to at least practice the techniques and choose your own design and bring your own fabric. So I don't know if they give them a fabric stipend. That's why I was like, I wonder if they get a fabric stipend for that last challenge. Because I could see, like, if you're there for like 8 or 9 weeks, that could kind of be expensive. But anyway, it's a good show. I'll be watching more seasons. I didn't want to start with the very early season because I was like, I feel like when the show is like new, it's kind of lame a little bit. So I was like, let me start at a later season when it's a little bit more refined. So I won't spoil who the winner was, but it's kind of funny because I already follow him on Instagram. So the person who I thought was, and I didn't realize he was the winner, even though I follow him. I thought the winner was gonna be this other girl because she was, well, I thought it was gonna be between these two girls. One girl got eliminated about 4 or 5 episodes before the last episode, and I was like, dang, she just had a bad day. She was a really strong seamstress. And then the other girl got eliminated at number 4, so she didn't make it. No, sorry, she made it to the final 3. She made it to the final 3, but she did not win. And she just kind of had an off day. Like, she'd be killing it, and then she just had an off day. So anyway, that just goes to show it's anybody's game until the end. But because the guy who won, he was good, but he was not the person who was like knocking it out the park throughout. He was just doing kind of enough to stay in the game. But his designs on that last day were the best for sure. So he deserved to win. Oh, I done told y'all I was a man. Well, oh well. I like a Destination. Yeah, I haven't seen it. Yeah, I haven't seen it. Oh, that's what you said. Sorry, I thought you were asking. I thought you was asking. My bad, Brooklyn. So, Brooklyn Timmy, you done seen the show? Send it to me, girl. How you see it? We got that on. Let's hope I attached it without messing up anything I had already done. Let me turn the light on because the sun is gone. Oh, there we go. Okay, let's see here. It's fine. Okay, so now let's put the underside on. This is kind of hood. What is seam allowance at? There we go. So I hope to one day revisit this pattern, you know, like for real, now that we kind of know how it goes together. And we know that it should fit. I went to rummage through the sewing bee habit. Oh, you want to, right? Yep. And I had started watching, they had like a holiday challenge thing going on there. And I had started watching that after I finished season 10. And they still had some of the same fabrics that they had in the last challenge on season 10 on there, because it was just what was coming up next. And then the lady, I forget her name, but the lady who's the host, one of the hosts, she had on the same shirt that she had on the final episode of season 10. I'm like, did y'all just start this immediately? Like, no breaks? They like, we getting it done before the holidays or what? Because my girl didn't even change her sweater. I was like, girl, you just had that on. I mean, I'm glad you wearing your clothes and all, but seriously, you literally just had that on. So anyways, that was that. Thought that was kind of funny. She had literally just had that on. Okay, I'm gonna get some YouTube music. Not as good, but at least it's something. And Hunger had the same thing on. Yeah, I've been watching Christmas movies. I blame Tyjri. It really wasn't Tyjri, but I feel like it's Tyjri's fault. Did I watch Boxing Day? Is that a new one? I don't think I watched. Or is that the one with, that's not the one with Tracee Ellis Ross in it, is it? Which one is that? Why is it so much longer? Does this fabric shrink? This fabric probably be shrinking. Look how big that is compared to the pattern piece. Or did I shorten it? Fabric probably be shrinking. It's 2 years old. It's a British holiday film. Okay. I don't think I've seen it. Is it on Prime? Maybe I'll watch that tonight. After I get up here, I'm planning to work on my Lego and play a movie. Eat some chicken wings. I'm about to get copyrighted. This music. We'll see. So I am less than 200 hours from being fully monetized on YouTube. Very exciting. If you have some free time, play a playlist in the background, would you? I would love to be monetized by the end of the month because I want to start. It's kind of loud. That song is kind of loud. I want to start my Vicky So's pattern review series next month, but I'm gonna start filming it this week. I already made some of my thumbnails, but I really don't want to release it until I become monetized. Okay. I don't know. That's quite uneven, but we're gonna roll with it. What is this? 3/8, right? So, super close. But I think, so I counted, I have like 20 patterns that I've used of theirs. So my plan is to release 2 a week. And if I can do that, that'll give me a couple months, a little like 2.5 months worth of content. But I'll also be probably making some of them, you know, so I can continue to build on that number. But at least to start, I can kind of batch shoots the content. So I'm planning to shoot 5 tomorrow after I sit down with that jacket and sew for a few hours, because that is priority. But this week for sure, at least shoot 5 of those videos. It would be nice to get most of it done before we potentially go back to work. So I don't think it's happening this week. I want to capitalize on my extra time and do that. So if I can have them batch, and then I can kind of edit them as I go, load them. So I'm trying to do them in batches of 5. So I did 5 thumbnails today. I had ChatGPT write me a script so that they can all kind of have the same structure. And I've already chosen the first 5, so I think, you know, we'll be good to go. So what I'm saying is that once I'm monetized, I can release these at a rhythm that will hopefully, like the algorithm will hopefully like catch and maybe push more people to my page. Thank you. Who live here in Florida? Oh, you think it's on Roku too? Okay. I will look Boxing Day. I feel like I've seen it, so I think you're right. It's on one of these. So I do feel like I've seen it. on there. It's a little janky, some spots, but it's on there. But this doesn't need to be perfect because it just needs to be done for my costume, you know. Alright, let me iron this. Let me cut off this extra. Okay, so we did those two seams. Now, we need to reinforce some seams that are already here. Like this one. Maybe Chantel. Let's see. Artesia's way. Open your. Oh, hey, bye. Bye, Richard. Oh, wait, let me go back. Let's see. I know ChatGPT is tired of my ideas. I haven't sown, but I've been browsing ideas. Yes, we can't wait to see your ideas. Thank you for the floating heart. Thank you, thank you. Okay, I'm just gonna do this piece. Hey, Blue Roma. Thank you for the flower, Derek. Okay, I think I'm caught up. Yeah, I love ChatGPT. Chat be coming through for me. I do worry about what it's doing to the environment. Because me and Anna J be running it up, apparently.
Introducing the new Knit and Sew shop at Michael's. Discover hundreds of yarn schemes from all your favorite brands.
I'm trying to get some of these basting threads out. They're not black, which is nice because I can see them, but they're in the way. Okay.
Fabric is available in over 800 stores nationwide.
Let's see. I guess these two need to be sewn back together.
Everything to create anything.
If this playlist works, I'm gonna use it again. Hey Chris, are you still in the UK? Chris went to the Minerva Fall Festival sale. I was so jealous. I saw a few things and now in those pictures and those videos I was like, I want that, I want that. I actually have like a tweed that is in this upholstery fabric that I have. It's the same pattern that I was gonna use with Kichi Bees. fabric. And I was like, mine is upholstery fabric though. And I was like, oh, the tweed would be so much better. But oh well. I just got her fabric, so I don't have to do a project for that until December. So it'll be a while. It's 12:42. Are you there for vacation or holiday, or what are you there for? Work? Visiting family? You have family there, right? Some spillies. Thank you. Oh, your best friend got married. Oh, that's cool. Congratulations to your friend. I am reconstructing my muslin a few months ago to use as my costume. Okay, let me press this. Ooh, Ashley, Lord. All right, let me do this seam. I'm real ashy. I was supposed to go to the gym today, 5:45, right before this. I did not go. But I'm gonna make a point to go in the morning. It's easier to get it done in the beginning of the day than at the end of the day for me. And I just need to acknowledge that and plan accordingly. One thing I really like about this fabric is it's pretty forgiving, so you don't have to be super precise. I don't think I can reattach the boob to the under boob. Dang. Way too cold for your hot bones. See, that's when I like to go because it ain't as many tourists. Even though I am a tourist. Oh, dang, did I? There we go. I am the tourist. I said what I said. It's too many when it's warm. But I don't mind the cold. As long as I have a coat, I'm alright. Why you didn't wait for that man? He probably wasn't no good. Leave him alone. Hey, Godwin. You want to go see your sister and your family? Go, girl. Be outside. You know what I would like to do? London in like around Christmas time. That I've never done. I've been there like after Christmas, so I see the lights, some of the lights still, but
Yes, this is
nah.
why I switched to injection-free weight loss.
Is that what you did, love? Okay, let me stitch. Oh wait, is there supposed to be something right here before I do that? Yeah, yeah, yeah. But it still seems like that should be some.
Diet, exercise, I felt like I had tried
And then
everything.
there's something that goes there. So let's stitch
And thought,
that up.
what do I have to lose? I have lost so far just over 35 pounds.
Weight Loss by Hers offers access to
I'm just guessing. Remember, I don't have a pattern, but I do have half of this done, so I can refer to my
free shipping right to your door.
other half.
Through Hers, your weight loss plan is personalized to your goals. Plus, you get access to unlimited messaging with a licensed medical provider. No insurance visits, 100% online. Take the
Anybody else sewing tonight? Christmas and celebrate Boxing Day. Oh, they did? That's the day after, right? I don't think my boyfriend ever celebrated Boxing Day that I've known, but he's usually in the UK for Christmas, but he's actually going to be here this year. So this way, so I can see. Okay, let's figure out what goes right here. Let's see. Looking at my mannequin. It's this. You know what? This is supposed to be this, and then the back, and then that. Okay. It's gonna be interesting, but we'll work this out. Listen, I saw that too, and I sent Shells a message. I was like, "Hey, we going?" And she was like, "Not really my crowd. I'll probably come to Atlanta." I'm gonna try to come to Atlanta next year. And I was like, "Well, say less, girl. Come on to Atlanta. I'll be here. I'll be here for Atlanta. Brooklyn Timmy, you should come to Atlanta." And Jay, you should come back to Atlanta too. She said it wasn't her scene. I said, oh.
Gardasil 9 doesn't protect everyone and doesn't treat cancer or HPV infection. These diseases may have many causes.
Your doctor may recommend screening for certain.
First she was like, "Yeah, let me look into it," and she came back real quick, like, "Nah, son."
You shouldn't get Gardasil 9 if you're allergic to the vaccine, its ingredients, or yeast.
I thought it only just barely edge the other side. That's crazy. The theme for Atlanta is It's like refashion, repurpose, reuse. Okay, I'm assuming this goes lady. So basically, you can either like reuse something old, maybe restyle it. You can cut something old and make it new again. You can make something out of like sustainable materials. It's kind of supposed to be something like that, which I'm cool with because I'm like, oh, I'll just wear something I already made. I'll just refashion something I mean, not refashion because I'm not gonna sew nothing. I'm just gonna wear like an old outfit or outfit that I made and I never gotten to wear anyways. I was like, that's straight. Cause frocktails be stressful trying to like make something, trying to be cute or whatever. Next year, I think I want to focus on skill building. So I really want to learn how to pattern draft, at least some basic pattern drafting. I want to learn Illustrator. You know, I just want to set myself up to be more of a pattern designer next year. So I want to invest in that. So I don't think I'll be banging out 100 outfits. I'll still be making outfits though. But you know. So when I had my call with Toku magazine last week, they were like, you know, like asking me what skills I had, what I could do, and what they could do. And they were really accommodating. Like, they know I'm not a pattern designer, so I was like, you know, I can't draft, but I can hack and put something together and create a pattern for you or a mock-up for you to use. You know, I'll give you the dimensions, take a picture, and then they can digitize a pattern for me and grade it. Cool. Then they were like, what about instructions? Can you write instructions? I was like, well, I haven't really written instructions, but I can try. So I can write instructions as I'm going. It was like, that's fine. You can give us just kind of like a rough draft and then we can refine it, especially as we're making the samples as well. We can work on the instructions. We can use that as a test. And I was like, okay, cool. Then they were like, can I do the illustrations for the instructions? Like, use Illustrator? And I was like, nah. I said, they were like, well, can you take pictures? And I was like, yes. So I was like, as I'm creating, I can take pictures of the steps. And then you can take those pictures and create them in Illustrator. So it was just very like eye-opening. It was like, okay, but that's part of the package deal. Like, they work with you to fill in the gaps, right? That's part of it. But I was just like, nah, girl, I can't do nothing with Illustrator. I can take a photo though. I can take a photo. Cool. So, you know, eventually I like to like be able to do that though for myself. And make a little shmoney. What am I sewing? Anything? The seam allowance is just gone. Let me flip this over. But because I guess we haven't talked since the meeting, right? So they really like the design, the pattern design. So I was on the phone with the pattern drafter and then the designer. So it's two of them. And the pattern drafter in particular was like very excited about my design. She was like, I was just at a fashion show in Denmark, and you know, there was a designer who had something not similar, but like similar concept to what I was doing. And she was like, I was really excited when I saw yours. And I thought, oh, this is great, blah, blah, blah. So she was really excited. And she's really helpful. She's like, you know, would it be helpful if you just send me the dimensions and like, your ease, and I can create like a dress block for you to start with. And I was like, yeah, that's cool, because then we'll at least have something digital to start with, and already in the like the computer or whatever. So they were very accommodating, very nice. Yep, you can. What time is it? It's 8 o'clock. Yeah, you can repurpose your outfit. Hello, mother. Instructions are easy to dictate it, and you can clean it up. Oh, look at that. That's a good idea. And they have a template for these things that I can plug into it, which is nice, because it kind of, at least having a template, the things that you might not think of if you don't do technical instructions, it's there, so you can think about what are the materials, what are the seam allowances, what all that stuff that's in your instructions is in the template. So that's nice. That's your intention too, to learn how to pattern draft. Well, we can do it together, Brooklyn Timmy. You already got the course too, don't you? Thanks for the flower. I would say too, also getting chosen, especially with my limited skills, it definitely gave me like confidence to like, lean into my own designs. Because sometimes, I am an intermediate sewist, and I tend to like more intermediate, more intricate types of designs. I do make basics, of course, because you need a little break. But I know a lot of people don't like to sew those things. So I'm like, will people like this design? Is it too much fashion? Is it too detailed? And I submitted a very detailed pattern, even though a lot of their designs tend to be a little bit more simple lines and stuff. This is a very detailed pattern, so I wasn't sure if they would take it anyways, because I'm like, it could work, but it's a little different than what they normally do. So I was very surprised, but it also gave me some confidence to be like, you know what, you should trust your instinct, and you have good taste, and people want to make what you want to make, so you should go for it. Yes, thank you. Plus, you still got access to the Google folder. Yes, I do. I'll be looking in there. I was trying to look in there to see if there was something that could help me with the blazer project that I'm doing with Auntie Carol. Looking in there the other day. One of them books is so big, I was like, Jesus. This must be a reference book, because who is going to sit here and read this whole book? Okay, I got that piece on. Let me look at the back piece. Is this the back? Yes. I figure out how strategically I'm going to attach this. Let's put these two together. But yeah. So I said, I should trust my instincts a little bit more. And there'll be a market for what I want to design. It may not be for everybody, and that's okay. I just have to find my tribe who want to make similar things that I want to make. Of course, I'm only going to design things that I want to wear. I'm not going to design sweatshirts and stuff like that, because I think there's enough of that. I want to do more stuff for the intermediate sewists that want things a little bit more challenging, more detailed, things like that. So also like to get into designing accessories, which I think would probably be easier because you don't have to do as much grading depending on your accessory. But I do feel like fashion forward accessories is something that's also like a kind of a gap in the pattern space. Even like handbags, there's not a lot of like really fashion forward handbags. And I don't know if it's the age in which people who are like designing the bags are, like if that's the reason why, like the big pattern designers, they're making stuff for their demographic, or not really sure what's up with that. Like if I could pattern drop a bag, that where my bag at? I must have took it to my bedroom. That big Kiss Lock bag when it came out last year with the pictures, you know, the little pictures from the fashion shows and stuff. I would have been making that pattern immediately, and I was begging Dee and Renee like, you need to make this pattern. You need to make this pattern. You need to make this pattern. If I had the skills, I would have made that pattern myself, and I would have made some money. Because I would have did it immediately. Immediately. But I'm sure they made some money though. I would have had, because that thing went viral so quick, and then it sold out in seconds. Oh. But that other girl did, her name was Kenya. I don't know her last name, but I think she was a Project Runway finalist. But I think she bought these patterns and tweaked it. And she's a designer, she sells stuff, but she been selling them bags like hotcakes. And I think she's selling them for around $400. I'm like, yup. Now I'm not, she got like, she like, I think she made samples and then had them remade, but girl, that's what I'm talking about. You kind of just have to have that eye to be like, oh yeah, this is gonna be a thing, and just go with it. Like the pillbox hat. There's no patterns out there for a pillbox hat. I was looking on YouTube for like tutorials, and there are a couple tutorials to teach you how to make it, DIY it, but there's no like patterns. And I'm like, even if you can just like self-draft it, make a pattern. People don't always want to do the work. There's no pattern for that, and that's gonna be big this fall and winter. I don't know how long it'll take to trickle down to like your everyday Joe, but the fashion girlies are wearing the pillbox hats. Okay, I'm just saying. If I knew how to do it, I would do it. So I'm like, that's the vibe. And the fashion girly sewers, like myself, would like a pattern, okay? We would like a pattern. We want somebody to write the instructions, give us the shapes, tell us what to buy, all of that jazz. Okay. I'll open that up. We Are Your Tribe. There's a singer tailoring book. Yes, there is one in there. Yes. Thank you, Brooklyn Timmy. Natasha. I don't know if I follow her. Send me her page. Is that the black lady in Miami with the bald head? If you talking about her, I do follow her. She is so fly. I love her, and she be dancing. I'd be like, yes, girl. Is that who you talking about? I follow her. She is very, very fly. Okay, girl. The way I just left this interface on is so ghetto. Her, okay. Oops, I'm tearing up the fabric. JK. Sheesh. Alright, let me add this. Ouch. Bones popping? Anyways, the 1950s, 60s are having a resurgence in fashion, and so I think all the pattern designers should be looking for something in that space, because I mean, even if you go to like Zara, right? 'Cause Zara be a couple seasons behind, but they be kind of right on time with fashion kind of trickling down from the runway to mainstream. Zara will point you in the right direction. All right, let me see what I got going here. This should go here. One, two. Oh, there's another panel somewhere. Missing one. Wait. 1, 2. This. Where did that? Wait, is that one? Oh yeah, that must be it. Okay. Okay. Then what's on the side of the boot? It should be. This one should be here. That one don't fit there. So, you see all my pieces? Yeah. I'll make it up to you. Alright. This should be up higher to like right here. But it's so small, isn't it? these pieces shrunk. Hey, Dr. Hell. Hey, Renita. Okay, yeah, send me pictures. Renita, did you get your fabric for your jacket yet? I know you said you were going soon. Puffy snowsuit to look like a rainbow braid. You know who has a snowsuit, Anna J? Vicky Souls does. I need to see what size that one goes up to. It's on the Russian site though, so they didn't make it in English, so it don't have no it don't have no English instructions. But I bought that pattern. When am I going skiing? Probably never. So I just thought it was cute, so I bought it. I don't know who else makes big puffy suits. Oh, you don't like it? It's on the Russian site. So I don't know if I'm gonna have to recut this piece, cause it's coming up a little short. I don't know how the fabric shrunk. It's polyester, so it shouldn't be shrinking. It's already plastic.
Soften up the mess, drop it in the water, let the daughter follow image with the rest. You'll be running out of breath.
What time is it? 8:20. Okay, we got time to figure this out. My goal was just to reconstruct this. I'll be working on this again on Wednesday. Probably work on the collar, facings, things like that. I gotta cut out the sleeves. Okay. I gotta stretch this thing. Might be the interface thing. No, that's way long. That's not gonna work. I'm about to measure it. Now this is very peculiar. Here's 9 inches. That looks different. Maybe that's the issue. Let me see. Cause that's like pinched in. This one is not pinched in. Let me look at my picture. That's all I got. That's the picture. Let's see. How should it be? It's a basic brown. Hey Risha. Hey Natural Beauty. I can't really tell from the illustration how it should be, but I can imagine. I don't think this is the solution, but let me increase the. Seam allowance here. Hey, Miss Zena. I probably should face that. That ain't really do nothing. Okay, let me look at the pattern pieces. Where are they? They look a mess, but they're all here. And I can see if he's in fact shrunk or wet. Front relief, interface cut too. That's that one. That's not the right piece. That's piece number 2. Probably need like piece. This is for probably piece number 3. I numbered them myself. They don't have numbers. I should weave these. I should iron these so they can be nice and neat. This is despicable. This is piece number 5. Number 9 is the back. Did you find your fabric at Fine Fabrics? Hey, Easy. Or somewhere else? Is this one before? No, this is the lining. This is look like it though. Yeah. There's a bunch of littles. Here they go. Before the barrels. Before the barrel. Here's number 3. It's those 2. curious. Like, did this shrink or did I cut it? And I think it shrunk. I think it shrunk, y'all. Oh, that's about the same size. Let's check this one. Did this one shrink? This did in fact shrink. About an inch. I think my piece shrunk. How did that over that? Alright. It's like on the floor. Okay, I'm gonna recut these two. So this is number 3. This is the one that would go here. And it would fit. Yes. And then this should be the one that connects to it. Barrel back. Yeah, it should be these two. Alright, I'm gonna recut these. You ain't got much fabric. Alright. This is all the fabric I got left. And I gotta cut some sleeves out of here. I don't know how this can happen. Just make sure it's going in the right direction. I think I'm gonna be able to cut the top of the sleeve, and then the undersleeve is gonna have to be a solid or something. Solid satin black. Okay. Make sure I cut it right one. The direction, I should say. Oh, wait. Oh, you got it from the new spot. Okay, I still ain't been out there. How was it? Just don't tell nobody tomorrow. Oh, you haven't missed anything, Miss Zena. I'm working on my costume. Oh, okay, okay. Sorry. You went to Fabric Joint, but you saw something at the new spot. Okay. That's crazy how it shrunk. What a disappointment. You a bad girl and you praise bad stuff. So that means I gotta cut this, interface it, and hope it fits. I don't know if the interfacing made it shrink or it's the heat making it shrink.
Well done. Thank you so much.
So I just interfaced this last week. So I was supposed to start back on this last week, but I didn't feel like it. Okay, I got a little hits on here. Make sure my green line is the right direction. It's like a small fine fabric. Okay. I need some notions. I need some shoulder pads. I can always use some buttons. Serger thread. Yeah, we don't have to finesse that little piece of fabric. It's gonna be interesting. I'm look at my stash to make sure it's. No, I know there's no more because I haven't been through it and organized it to bins. Yeah, this is it. I can look online and see if there's something like this out there, but not optimistic. I like fabric joint. I was actually about to go to fabric joint this weekend. I was like, oh, you don't need to really buy any fabric, so let's not do that. I bought shoes instead. Okay, let's see. Let's interface these quickly. Use these scraps because this is a costume, so we have use my good stuff. They still got 7 trips unpacked. Okay, well I'm gonna wait. Wait before I visit. Hey Saps. Hey girl, hey. My pattern piece shrunk, so I had to make a new one. Yep, shrunk again. Hopefully it's big enough. That's crazy work. Look at that. Let's see if it's long enough to fit. Sure. Will she fit? It looks like it'll fit. I don't know if it's. Is it supposed to be all the way to the arm? Fit? It's supposed to be all up here, child. I don't know. Maybe I should have sewn it on here and then interfaced it. They can just shrink together. Cause wait, that's crazy. That's a lot of space. Maybe I need to shrink this piece. Why don't you shrink? Too. Baby, you can't fit. So we need you to shrink also. I need everything to shrink. Hey Fatima. Hey girl, hey. Oops. Okay. I don't think that worked, but I tried. Yeah, that's just. That's crazy. That would be shrinking when you put the iron on it. Oh, wait, that's not the right piece. Oh, that's the right piece. Maybe it's this pattern piece. It's just too long. clip into this, but it's still not gonna be high enough to get up there. It's like an inch short. I'm about to make it enough. Because I'm not gonna cut this again. It's not happening. So I'll just do it like this, and then I'll shrink it back when I iron it. Or maybe I'll do short sleeves. I could do short sleeves. I just need some green gloves if I do short sleeves. Okay. We got it on there. You know, I don't know why the interfacing is like shrinking my piece. Like, girl, we don't got fabric to waste. Okay. Now this should attach to the back. But I need to figure out where. There must be some notches. Okay. Cool, cool, cool. Or not. Alright. These meet at the bottom. Yes. I'll stitch it. And then that should go to the other arm. Yes, I'm gonna have to take this off too. What fabric, girl? I don't know. It's some kind of like crinkly brocade like textured fabric, but it's all polyester. It was from Joanne, but it was in like a cosplay section. So it's very like cheap polyester fabric. I just like the texture, and it was what I was looking for at the time for Chicago Frocktails. But I didn't get very far with it last year because I couldn't get my overskirt design right. So I ended up trashing the whole idea, but I cut the fabric. And I thought it would be great for muslin. Then I thought it would be great to finish the muslin, make it my costume. Because you know, Elphaba had that textured, her black dresses like had the texture in it, so I thought this kind of gave those vibes. Got the front and the back connected. Now I'm gonna try to iron the interface and back down. Oddly, it still fits the piece, but for some reason, I guess I needed the ability to stretch, and I just didn't have that with the interfacing on there. Shoulder seams will go together. Match up the seam here. It does keep shrinking. I don't know what's up with that. It might not be shrinking. It might be the interface is shrinking and pulling it in. Something like that. Because it does have a stretch to it, and so when I interface it, that kills the stretch, and I think that particular piece just needed the ability to stretch around the seam. Okay, so let's attach the bottom, the rest of the bottom. All right, there's the center. pins be sticking me in my foot. Now this sleeve got buttons in it. We're not doing that. We're not gonna do that. We're not doing buttons. Yeah, it's like supposed to be. It was like in their cosplay section. So it's not like the best stuff. But we are cosplaying, right? So it's befitting. I guess. I do have shoulder pads and stuff for this one. So that's good. I already have all the insides I need. I don't really have buttons, but yeah, I don't have any black buttons. So I'll probably just get some plain black buttons. Nothing fancy. Let's see, where do I go? Start at. Start right here. I can't tell what's on right there. Slide around. Cause you're not. All right. Okay, let me iron this. that those wrinkles, they're just so big. Like, what, girl? I need to train these wrinkles. Okay. Anyways, relatively moot. I'm going to stitch the shoulder. Uh-oh. Where's our music? Oh, it's 9 o'clock. Okay. I'm still watching. Thanks. Thanks to you guys for hanging out with me. Again, I'm super close to being monetized. So if you have some time in your day to watch a video or 3, play a playlist in the background. Appreciate it. Probably about to run out of bobbin. It's down a little weak. It's enough to finish what we do. Alright. Let me press this thing. Let's put them together. And we out of here for the day. We'll pick this back up on Wednesday. We have our shell done. So we can work on the collar stand, the facings, and if we have time, the sleeves. And then after we do the sleeves, we can do the lining, which I don't know what I'm lining it with. You could try to use the satin that's on that skirt. I don't know how much is left of that though. If it's enough. I'm trying to think what I got. Would be cool to line it in green. But I don't think I got that. And I don't want to buy anything because it's just. So I'm gonna see what I got. And we can start on the lining. If we don't start the lining Wednesday, which we probably won't, we can start the lining next Monday. It needs to be done by Halloween, okay? I'll probably have to work on it a little bit outside of that because I'll have to do like the shoulder pads and all of that. Probably offline, but we can do quite a bit of it online together. I also need to make the hat, which I want to make a pillbox hat.
Now, fabric is available in over 800 stores nationwide. Everything you need right here in one place. Shop the new Knit and Sew Shop, only at Michael's.
Every time I go on Michael's, Michaels thinking, oh, they got the Joanne stuff in there. Ain't nothing in there. At least not my Michaels. Look a mess. It's the same stuff they been had. They put up some new signage, but they ain't put no new fabrics in there. Has anybody else been to their Michaels? Do y'all Michaels got the Joanne fabric yet? They're supposed to be bringing like party stuff as well. I haven't looked to see if they have the party stuff in there, but they've been advertising the party stuff too. Let me press the center seam and I'll try it on. Ouch. I gotta take the pins out. They only had the fleece? Oh no! Mostly cotton. Okay. See mine, it's new. Well, they moved. In the same complex, but they moved. So they been had fabric, which was nice. But they keep talking about, oh, you get to still enjoy, you know, your Joanne fabrics or whatever. And there's none of that stuff in there. There's nothing new in there. Maybe it's coming. Maybe I just need to be patient. Or maybe they already have what they're going to have in my store. They're just like fake advertising. Like they're doing extra stuff, but really it's the same. Oh, I didn't iron the other side. It's Maverick. Oh. That part. Oh, they had those mystery boxes. It's true. Okay. Here she is. Ooh, she tight. I got my clothes on now. Wait, let me flip that out. Okay. She gonna be fitted, y'all. Anyways, here she is. Here's the vibes. I wonder if I should put some boning in there. Like a piece of boning, like here. To make sure it stays poked out. That was the whole point of me putting that crunchy stuff in there. So this is single breasted, so it ain't gotta go too far, but this is it. And I probably bring that hem up a couple inches now, Shan. Nah, I'm saying. But yeah, I wonder if I should put like a bone here to keep this out. Thank you. Thank you. So slowly they will get more. It's a bigger smile because I thought for sure they would have it. Funeral items yet. Thank you, RV. See, I think it's gonna be cute when she's done. You know, girl, open up. But yeah, I might need to lose about 3 pounds for the party, and I do have the right bra on. Here we go. Put my boobs in the right place. Anyways, we'll work it out. Thank you, Risha. Thanks everybody who joined. Thanks for everyone who sent gifts. I'll be back Wednesday to work on this jacket a little bit more. And yeah, get ready for Halloween. You guys have a good night. I'm gonna go eat and play with my Legos. Oh no, you washed it and the glitter came off? This one is like not really a glitter, it's like a weird shimmer. It's like the metallic thread. It's black metallic thread woven throughout, so that gives it that shimmery look. But it's not actually glitter, which is nice because glitter be everywhere. All right, y'all. Good night.